Pickaxe.
Hey, Sal.
Hank, what's going on? We haven't worked a case in years.
I just bought my car at Carvana, and it was so easy. Too easy.
Think something's up?
You tell me. They got thousands of options. Found a great car at a great price. And it got delivered the next day.
It sounds like Carvana just makes it easy to buy your car, Hank.
Yeah, you're right. Case closed.
Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Every sip of Coca-Cola brings you closer to the excitement of the FIFA World Cup 26. Because nothing compares to the joy. So grab a Coke and drink in the FIFA World Cup 26. No purchase necessary. 13 plus in 50 U.S. states and D.C. with a web-enabled device. Ends March 1st with 8 entry periods. Rules at cokeurl.com/soccerrules.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 37 of Frostbourne, our 6th campaign here on Dungeons and Randomness, which somehow means we've been doing this for almost 15 years now. I'm Jasper, I play Ruby Pettigrew on the show, and yeah, things have escalated in Eskaholt, maybe. Quick housekeeping. If you're newer or if your memory's a little fuzzy because Arc 6 started not quite a year ago, which is wild, we've got you covered. There's a full hour-long recap of episodes 1 through 20 sitting right in the feed. Just scroll back to after episode 20 and you'll see it. We're actively working on the next big recap covering episodes 21 through 40, and that should land in just a couple of weeks. Sharing those recap episodes genuinely helps more than almost anything else we do, so if you enjoy the show, please toss those over to a friend. System-wise, we're playing with Level Up Advanced 5th Edition from EN Publishing. If you know Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, this is like that, but deeper, crunchier where it counts, and way better for character-driven nonsense like Frostbourne. You can grab all the Level Up A5E stuff with a discount using code DANDR. And one more thing before we roll, please go check out GM Assistant, which does a frankly alarming amount of the mental bookkeeping your table probably ignores. Session summaries, item tracking, all the arcane nonsense your players immediately forget. Link is in the episode description, and yep, DANDR works there too. All right, let's get back to Esterholt. Last time, the chaos of the city finally went quiet for a moment. Not peaceful, just played out. After Vetti, driving the Gearheart, ripped a hole in the wall to the outside, Logrhyn dragged Chimera out of the ruins of Grizzlebits, saved Aura's life, and chose damage control over justice, leaving Chimera alive, tied to a bed, and newly aligned, but far from fixed. And so far, Kolgoth has not entered the picture again. Aura vanished into the city before anyone could stop her. Across town, and none the wiser, Ruby and Nythera woke shaken but together, holding it together with coffee, silence, and proximity, until they realized the rest of the group just wasn't back yet. That's not a good sign. The trail led them back to the Gloaming Quarter and some wreckage. Now the Gearheart lies broken and hidden behind the old church without a sign of Vetti or Chet. Aura is still missing, and Chimera is on a shorter leash held lovingly by Logryn and himself. Today on Frostbourne, what's in the church? Are the kids okay? What about the Chet factor, TM? Is the Gearheart okay? And also, most importantly, is the Gearheart actually okay? Will we finally see an end to splitting up the party in Esterholt? The answer to all these questions awaits. Take it away, Jason.
Let's do that thing where we go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jason, I'm the Dungeon Master, going around the table, starting with Jasper.
Hey everybody, I am Jasper, he, him. I play Ruby Pettigrew, the half-orc Gearslinger Adept.
And Susan.
Hi, I'm Susan Spenader. My pronouns are she, her, and I'll be playing Nythera Rhyelith, the Elven Rogue.
And Ian.
Hello, I'm Ian. He, him, any. And I'm playing Chimera, the Tiefling Warlock.
I was ready for that tone. I feel like I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Last and certainly not least, star of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Jamieson.
Hi, my name's Jamieson. I am, in fact, back in time. Ian.
Fix it.
He's talking to us from Meiji era Japan. It's crazy.
We sent him a little far back, but I think he'll work things out.
Good connection, though. This is pretty good.
Yeah. Honestly, it's better than Ian's.
Yeah. God, well, who do you have for internet? I need to talk to you after this.
It's an Oni. That's a joke for Bree and people like Bree.
I got it.
Yeah, no, that's honestly, if you're on this cast, there's a 40% chance you're a weeb. So, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I am glad that we could take a break from the trials and tribulations of Earth to plunge into the consequence-free version of Theria that we've created together.
I love having no accountability.
Yeah. Everything's great and always will be. Whee!
Yeah.
So, okay. I've decided that we're going to fix everything.
Love it.
I don't have a timetable for that, but I have a roadmap in my head that gets us to where we need to go. But I would love to start with Ruby and Nythera. I think that'd be the lighter of the two options we could start with.
So for now, we'll see.
Yeah. So it's only been a few days. But if you don't remember, we're in the Gloaming District again, and you following tracks. You know where the Gearheart is.
It was pushed behind the church.
The church, yeah.
Anything? I'm sorry. I cut you off. I've already cut you off. I need to pay for this.
No, someone needs to take control. This is good.
I will take control. I can tell you what's happening for Ruby.
The man with a turtleneck like that, definitely.
It's not a turtleneck. It's a detached turtleneck.
I don't care. Listen, I listen to a long spiel about painting nails, and I care more about that than whatever the fuck you're trying to call that turtleneck. I don't care.
It's just the foreskin.
You know what? That's actually exactly right.
You went on this journey about cravats and bow ties, and
it's somewhere between. Yeah, it's between a cravat and a foreskin. All right.
Yep.
The Gearheart. So, okay, Ruby's going to care about the Gearheart for sure.
Mm-hmm.
However, she's going to be putting a couple things together. I'm going to paint the scene really quickly. So we've been, so Nythera and I, just to back it, this is for me, not for anybody else. For me, Ruby and Nythera got their long rest. Logrhyn and Chimera are somewhere else, but Ruby and Nythera are trying to find them. And in the middle of all of that, there's all kind of destruction at Grizzlebits. And then finding the trail and tracks, and then we're into the Gloaming Quarter. And here's what Ruby thinks immediately. She's going to realize that the Gearheart is behind the church, and she's going to have a couple of feelings at the same time. Part of it is dread, because the Gearheart has been taken by Veti, or she doesn't know. She just knows that the Gearheart was taken, but she assumes it was Veti. There's destruction everywhere. She's assuming that it's once again destroyed. She doesn't know if it's going to be fixing itself again. This is all very confusing. She's also going to feel a lot of relief when she sees it, because it wasn't crashed into the side of a building and left there. It was taken somewhere and then deliberately taken around to the back, pushed around. Mm-hmm. So what that says to her is that things are at least manageable. Like somebody's doing this on purpose. So this wasn't like, this was deliberate, which is The fire can go down a notch a little bit. Does that make sense?
For Nythera, it would be, the pieces would be, okay, it looks like it came here, wasn't a crash, someone put it behind, which means the people we're looking for are probably inside. So Nythera's instinct would be, because we just found out too that a tiefling was killed at Grizzlebits. So not only is Nythera worried about the children because Chet was shot through the chest, and now a tiefling was murdered, I need to make sure all of our people are okay, the children and Chimera and Logrhyn. And I understand, like, the gear heart is very important, but I think, like, Nythera would be like, okay, that's back there, go inside. Not even, like, go towards the gear heart, just, like, people inside.
Yeah, and I think Ruby's sort of torn between the two, not because she cares about the gear heart. To be real clear about Ruby's state of mind right now, the gear heart is just machinery. She could build another one if she had to. She's built a million things. How many pairs of boots has she gone through? How many, whatever, right? So she has her priorities in order. However, she would see the gear heart. She would think, well, they didn't dump it, they hid it. That's good. The second thing she might think is somebody in it? Like, are they hiding? So if Nythera starts to peel off to go into the church, she would, whatever unspoken, yeah, you go that way, I'll go this way, she will go check out the gear heart. But to be clear, 10% of it is that she's like, how's it doing? But the other part of it is Chet in it? Is Vetty in it? Is this where they're hiding? Are they trying? What's going on? Are our friends here? So it's kind of like split up and try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check, both of you. Let's start off easy.
All right. For transparency, I still have disadvantage in all int, wisdom, and charisma checks.
I was trying to let you wipe that clean, but you know what? Give yourself inspiration for staying honest. I know. Give yourself inspiration.
Ooh.
So 14 for Ruby, 8 for Nythera. Still recovering.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's with a D4 expertise die too. Okay, yeah. Definitely still recovering. You're going to hear arguing. Closer you get to the front doors of that church, and once you get in there, you are going to... Everyone's going to hear the arguing. That's not the part that you got to listen for. There are two distinct sides, and the last time you were here, you met the Pale Mercy side. But there's a second side called the Silent Choir. Now, the Pale Mercy's much more of a, live and let live. Let's take the high road. We need to show people that we're better than what they think of us, and then we can be part of society and all that. And the Silent Choir is we are being systematically killed at this point. And Chet coming in injured, and you're going to hear him screaming somewhere in this church, but in the in the front portion here, there is a big argument going back and forth about how to handle this. The Silent Choir is very much let's go get retribution now, and it's getting more and more difficult to talk them down, because in the last week, a vampire has turned up dead, just murdered in the street. The city is not investigating it, and now they're taking shots at suspected vampires or people who haven't even turned yet in broad daylight. So it's getting harder to say, hey, let's write a sternly worded letter. You know what I mean? Like, it's getting tougher to kind of back that play. And if you follow the screaming, it'll be past that argument into one of the back rooms where it sounds like there are several people in the room with Chet trying to deal with this situation.
Okay. Nythera, those people arguing, that's for them to figure out.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's not my problem, but it's not my priority in this moment. She will skirt the edges so she doesn't become part of the conversation and then get to the back door.
Do you know how hard it is right now to not draw comparison to reality? Like, do you know how hard I'm fighting with it's like, yeah, there's a side that wants to, take the high road, and we got a Chuck Schumer leading them, and then we got people who just want to fuck up some thugs. Like, let's do it. It's real tough, and I'm trying not to. So just know that everything I say and do, that's behind my eyes.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. There's a part of me that's like, I really want to be part of this, but no.
I almost asked, like, you're still voting. You're not going to do the both parties have flaws thing, right? You're still going to vote? Okay, cool. Okay, that's all.
The child screaming is the most important right now.
Okay. All right. Is Ruby following, or is Ruby just hanging out?
Well, she's not hanging out. She would want to check out the gear heart and at least first to be able to see if anybody's inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's looking for her friends. She is desperately concerned that something has happened to Chimera, first and foremost. So she's not really sure what's going on. So she's scrambling. She's just trying to find whatever pieces are in front of her, and there aren't very many. Going into the church, Nythera's got it. She'll be there in a minute, but she's going to go check out the gear heart, because what if Chimera's sitting in there bleeding out? That whatever, right? She doesn't know what's going on. So she just wants to glance in there. And when she does, she's going to be like, how's it doing in there? She wants to
assess the day. Yeah.
Did Vetty fucking do I have to do this again? Kind of a thing.
Well, there's a good news, bad news. Nothing happened with the car that involved Chimera.
Ruby will be relieved.
Yeah. So okay. Storming to the back here, while Nythera is doing that, you're looking into the car. This car has seen better days. The gear heart is along the sides. There are deep scrapes where this, ran into brick buildings, and there's lots of cosmetic damage, I would say. But the front end looks like it plowed through a wall. There are burns on the top where, let's say, fireworks went off and then didn't get to do the thing where they shoot off. They probably got stuck and then just burned. So there's a lot of cosmetic damage, and it looks like,
she wouldn't care about the cosmetic damage too much. She would look at it again as a machine that's beautiful and alive, and she would look at it and be like, oh, you got some scars. She's going to see the top. She goes, oh, god damn it, those were expensive. Talking about the fireworks. And I mean, again, this is like seconds of a glance to make sure that there's nobody in there, that there's nobody that needs help, to make sure it's secure. Not like she doesn't want it to get stolen. I mean, she doesn't, but she just wants to make sure that it's okay. Nothing's about to blow up or anything. The forge core, she's just going to do a quick glance, like, is everything intact? Nothing's going to like fall out of this thing, because that could be super, super dangerous for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then given that, she would race back in and go into the church and try to find Nythera.
So Nythera's going to get to the back of this church, and it's not going to be hard to find the source of all that yelling and screaming. If you open the door, Chet is lying on this old-looking table, and Baz is trying to hold down his shoulders, and they are trying to remove the crossbow bolt from him, and at the same time deal with the poison, because it is obviously causing him a great deal of pain. So there, a couple of people would look back just to make sure it's like, shut that door. Betty, upon seeing you, by the way, is relieved that there's an adult that she knows that might. It's like, Nythera, please, okay, come here. Like just kind of grabbing your hand and bringing you into the situation.
Yeah, Nythera will immediately go up. What does he need?
You know poisons. How do we fix this? How do we treat it?
Have we identified the poison?
Everyone's like, no, we have no idea what this is. We do know that it is absolutely attacking his body. Like it is to the point where it is eroding skin, like around it's almost like an acid.
Okay. Nythera will roll my crafting poison skill, I guess, just to figure out what it is.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see. I'll let you do that, or like a survival, or like a wisdom saving throw, maybe something like that.
Yeah, it says to craft poison, it's your int or wisdom modifier, in addition to my proficiency modifier, which I've taken like several like things to improve that. So I'm at a +7 for my proficiency modifier, and then because I took like 3 levels of expertise, so +6.
Good God. Okay, so yeah, you know poisons. Yeah, you'd have to really biff this roll then.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Okay, let's see.
How successful do you feel? Like, let's...
Pretty successful.
Oh, wow.
Pretty successful.
23. Okay, you're fine. Like, that's a thing you know. You know poisons.
Yeah.
Social situations? Not necessarily Nythera's thing.
No.
But
murdering.
Poisons.
I got this.
So, this is a custom poison you've seen used before. It is meant to attack the disease that causes vampirism. And it's called the Uninvited. So, it will, unless neutralized, it will just continue to attack the bloodstream until they are unable to eat, until they are unable to function. And the only reason that Chet has lasted this long is because he's just kind of a thrall right now. He hasn't fully transformed, right? So it's going half speed, basically.
Okay. Would I know how to craft an antidote?
With that check? Yes.
Okay. So in this moment, Nythera is going to look over the wound, see how it's reacting around the area, like look in his eyes while he's being held down and screaming, and like check his pulse, and then like take a little sample around the wound. I'm so sorry, Chet. And it like hurts him probably because she takes like an actual like little sample, and then she will step away and then take out her poisoner's almanac and then like flip through it really quick and then confirm, and then okay, this is the Uninvited, and then she'll just like get into like business mode and like start like, okay, I need purified water. I'm gonna
but before you get to that list, at this point Ruby has come through, and instead of skirting those people arguing, she went through them and sorry, excuse me, straight back to the back. And by the time you're there going down the list, she's quickly assessing that, and then all she does is get behind you and without touching you, right? So she's giving you space. You just hear her say, tell me what you need.
Purified water. Give me a larger sample of his blood. I'm gonna need an extract of wolfsbane. Just like listing stuff out.
Yep.
Yeah, and most of those are fairly common. There's a couple that I would love to roll to see if the church has. There's a couple, because like I'm guessing they do. Let's give it a D20.
Okay.
12. Yeah. Okay. So they're pretty stocked, especially when it comes to, stuff like this. They don't necessarily know none of them knew what this was, or that there's a custom poison specifically. That is not going to help discussions outside. But it is literally carving a name into a bullet before firing it. Like, it is very, So, they have the ingredients. There's two options for this, because we're at a point now where there's a chance this cures him, because it's pretty advanced. So there are two options. One, you pour this over the wound, and you will also have to inject it into him, and then it's kind of a waiting game, right? Might even be like a skill check challenge with medicine checks and things. Or we dump the whole thing into him and give him fresh blood along with it, and that will increase the chances. But it's also kind of making the decision to finish. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, let's just go full vamp. So. So if I were to give you odds, there's a 65% chance the antidote will just fix him. And I'd say there's an 80% chance that combined with fresh blood would fix him. Neither is a full, it's advanced. Like, it's been hours.
Okay, here's the deciding factor.
Mm-hmm.
Does the success for the skill check challenge for the first option rely on Nythera's medicine? Or could she instruct someone else?
They have healers. It's just, you're giving them the tools to succeed, right? It's like, hey, I made this. Here's what you got to do. So this is more you directing. You're giving instructions. Okay. So how's your charisma? Okay. So, all right.
I know poisons.
We've identified the problem now. Okay, so, well, it's up to you. It's definitely up to you. And I mean, you and Ruby are in the same room, and like it's not like Ruby doesn't know, like, you're,
So as this is getting crafted, they send like runners to get the last two ingredients, and Nythera is like putting stuff together, and then she's just waiting for those last two ingredients. She's gonna like put her hands on the table and then look over to Ruby going, I'm not confident in my ability to make him better.
I mean, what's the best chance?
If I had to put a number on it, just this antidote, 65%. There is a way to make it higher, but that would be making him a vampire.
Ruby's gonna just sort of roll her eyes like, fucking Chet.
Look at him getting shot is his fault.
No, just
what a fuck up. Like,
no, more like, this is the corner Chet keeps putting us in and putting himself in and putting everybody in. And
I was just trying to live now. He didn't do anything. He hasn't spoken for 24 hours. Like,
I know, and he's never done anything necessarily bad.
But that's not true. Can
he respond?
He is like, he's delirious with pain at this point. Like, there's a fever. There's it is so far. Yeah.
Okay, so Ruby, she'll roll her eyes like, fucking Chet. God, there's always the Chet factor. Okay, so there's two different ways to handle this. One of them makes him a vampire, but it's probably safer for him. God damn. She's like, there's no time here. This is like now. So she's just going to she's going to lean over to him and just get kind of in his face, not in an aggressive way, but just so like, hey. She's going to sort of give him a little bit of a slap, not a little, like a, hey, focus on me. And she's going to say, hey, you okay with being a vampire?
I could give him, you know what? I'm going to give him a Constitution saving throw, I guess. Like, see if you can. Yeah.
I mean, she's not trying to hurt him. You know, she's not slapping him. She's just trying to get him to focus through the pain. I'm just.
Yeah. No, I wasn't like roll a strength check.
I was like, no, she's
make an unarmed strike.
Yeah, exactly. She backhands him. Whack.
With your what's your glove called?
The oh my God, what do I call it? The glove thing.
Oh, the glove thing. Oh yeah. So
There's
marketable. Wow.
Oh.
That's not bad at all. So that's a 17. So he like, okay. Is that exactly how you put it to him?
Yeah. She's like, we don't have time for this. She's not, her tone is not like, you idiot. She's just like, hey, Chet, I got you. You got me? Look at me in the face. You okay being a vampire?
Right. But that's okay. Okay. So in between delirious fever, right? His brain is cooking in its own juices. Mm-hmm. And it's a question. That tone would normally be assigned to like, hey, you okay with pastrami on your sandwich?
Yes.
Like it is a big question to ask in such a like, God, I genuinely, I think the only, like, he has a complex answer that he will not be able to deliver. Right. So like he's laying there and just he's going to be mumbling. It's like, it's more problems. It's just going to be more problems. Like it's just like he knows that is a layer of things on top of what he's already bringing to the table.
All right. So she's getting a not really from him, in effect.
I guess legally, could he consent? I guess, like at this point, like, is that does that count? Like,
she's just looking for any sort of very clear answer from him. If he's like, yes, absolutely, that's what I've always wanted, or yeah, I finally made up my mind, then great. If he's just like, I don't think so, I'm not really sure. Well, tell me.
I think you've traveled with him long enough to know that answer is the equivalent of, boy, I'd rather not. But if that's the, you know what I mean?
That's what she's looking for, truly. She's not looking for him to make a bad decision. She wants to know, hey, quick, if you had to make a decision right this second, would you do it or not? And he was kind of waffling on that. So she's going to just go, all right, thanks, bud. And then she's going to turn back and say, no way.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm not very confident in my ability to administer this, but if I'm the only option.
I just feel like he said it.
Yeah. No.
More problems.
No. I will not go against his wishes.
You ready for a skill check challenge?
Meta-wise, what's Ruby's medicine at?
Just for kicks, medicine's got a 3.
I got a 2.
I mean, Ruby can be your hands. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think story-wise. Okay, so Nythera's still like reeling from wearing the mask, and she goes to pick up the antidote, and her hand shakes a little bit.
Hey, you okay? You all right? You've been through a lot.
And then she's gonna like shove it at you, like towards your chest. In her head, this is what she's saying. I don't know how to translate this. It's like she's thinking these hands are meant for killing.
Yeah.
But she doesn't say that. She just shoves it against you. You have to do this.
Okay.
You have to administer this amount to him, and then with this vial, give him the rest of the, going over.
Hang on. One step at a time. I'll be your hands. You just.
Right. This is what I'm telling you. Ruby, listen, give him this much of the vial, and then give him an injection at the site with this much. Okay.
Okay. All right. Fine. Great. Fine. And then she just goes into action.
Okay. Shit. All right. So here's what you got to do. First of all, this needs to be boiling hot. This is going to hurt. Like, so much because there's already going to be a chemical reaction where it's like peeing on a jellyfish type of thing. You're hoping to neutralize that reaction, but at first, it's not. I don't know. Whatever. I just love the fucking looks I'm getting. Yeah, I know. Well, if you have a better analogy, please step right in.
Listeners, send to our
Tell
email
me
address.
how I'm wrong at the new email I'm starting. I could have done it better at gmail.com.
I love Jamieson's response.
Is that not medicine? Are you telling me after all these years? At least unmute. At least, like,
Don't be a coward. Come on.
Trying real hard not to derail things here, but I guess here we are.
Oh,
is that not a thing? I thought it was a thing. Is that like an old, like,
yeah, well,
I thought
if somebody
ammonia
gets
did
stung
something
by
with
a jellyfish,
Yeah.
you would pee on the sting, or that's at least used to be a thing, but not on the actual jellyfish. That doesn't help. That's just vengeance.
I thought it was to anger the jellyfish so that it lets go. Like, I really don't care for this, and it
Like
drops
it's like
away.
Kraken, like.
okay. For listeners, though, Ian started with "that's how it works," and then Jamieson said, "Bro is out here just pissing on jellyfish." And then Ian responded with pissingонjellies@gmail.com.
I hang out at the beach all summer long to be needed. That's all it is. Like, it's like, is a jellyfish thing? And I just like wander up to them. It's like, no, get away.
Fully loaded at all times, like fully like
All the
hydrating
time.
all
Just drinking
day.
Gatorade.
I
Like,
have a big water bottle all the time. Like,
And then when they need you, they're like, yes, I've been stung. You go running off into the water to find the jellyfish that did it.
Don't worry, I'll get him.
Yeah.
is this the guy? Like holding it up.
Oh, he's
I got
stinging
full
me.
bladder. Don't
I
worry.
love that every once in a while I'll say something to remind everybody that I am just an uneducated factory worker from New Jersey. It's just let them really know.
No, but we have a title for the episode, which is "Peeing on Jellyfish." So we're going to do that. Actually, that's going to be the. Never mind. Forget it. We got to get back on the track.
behind the scenes, pissing on jellyfish.
God damn it. Okay. So, let me start over. So, this is a chemical reaction you're trying to neutralize, right? So, you're going to have to make this boiling hot, and you're going to have to pour it over that site and hope that there's no complications there. If there is, we'll just have to keep going. And then you're going to have to inject him in the heart to get this to pump through his body as quickly as possible, right? We're going to have to go full Pulp Fiction. Second reference tonight. That's what we're going to have to do. So give me a medicine check. We're looking for a 12 or higher.
12 or higher. All right. I'm gonna screw up your rules. Is Nythera assisting?
How's that screwing up? That's the rules of the game. Why is that?
No, I'm saying I'm her hands, but also can I get another extra expertise die?
Well, actually, if you're being technical, she was pretty hands off about it. Like literally, like
I'm
she was.
instructing.
Yeah, I'm joking. It's fine. It's honestly for laughing so hardly at me just a few moments ago. It was.
Hey, you were laughing too.
What's that? Or cry, Susan? Okay.
All right. So this
Give it
is
to me with a D4. Yes.
D4. This is for what are we doing here? Are we doing? This is the boiling it up, and this is the pouring stuff on, right?
This is like piping hot, and this is you kind of slowly pouring it over the. Yeah.
Ruby's gonna flinch. She's not gonna want to look at this. She's gonna probably close her eyes once she gets it just right. But here we go.
Oh my god, that was almost a 3. Turns out it's a 17. So the first part of this goes very well, right? So the worst thing that could have happened was you pour this and there's a big foaming reaction, which means that this is way more advanced than what you were hoping for. You will pour this over and that the skin is going to sizzle. Like it is still reacting to it and it's just hot. And Baz is holding him down, and although he's very stoic and everything, he's still like a 9-year-old kid, basically. And he's gonna kind of look up at you. It's like, I thought you were helping. Like, this does not look like helping, because Chet is obviously just gonna scream, because it is, God.
Nythera will say to that's good, that it's reacting to the poison in his blood. It's neutralizing it. I know it's bad. And then she'll look down to Chet and like rub his hair out of his forehead. It's working. It's working. That's exactly what's supposed to happen.
Yep. And Ruby will, because she's probably right up there with Baz, she's going to look him right in the face, and as kindly as she can, she's going to try to mother a little bit, taking Nythera's cue, and just, hey, give him a minute. Just give him a minute. Just do your job. You're doing great. Just encouragement.
So the second part of this is clearing the wound out, basically, the dead flesh. So it is going to be, it's not going to get less unpleasant until, So I need a medicine check of 14 or higher.
Okay.
I believe in you.
All right. And I bet the smell is something else.
Oh God, it's terrible.
Oh
yeah.
Ruby's like started to dry
iron,
heave, like,
bitter,
oh God,
acrid smell.
God, smells like the forge core. Ugh.
16. Okay.
Hey folks, Jasper here. Sorry to interrupt everything. Listen, we want to connect with you. If you like what we do here, please consider joining our community on our Discord server. And if you want even more, please think about joining the DNR Patreon at patreon.com/DANDR. There you'll get behind-the-scenes looks, bonus games, Patreon groups with Jason and Bree at higher tiers, and so much more. There's even some big surprises coming down the path. Links to our Discord and Patreon in the show description. Now, just a couple of words from our sponsors, and then back to the show.
Walmart Business is in the business of helping your business. Regardless of whether you're building bridges, building spreadsheets, or building lesson plans. Ooh, that looks fun. Walmart Business can help save you time, money, and hassle, so you can focus on what you're building instead of what your supply closet is missing. In short, we take care of business, so you can do more with yours. We're the Walmart you love, now for your business. Learn more at business.walmart.com.
This episode is brought to you by Stouffer's. Here comes 3-time juggling champion Natalia Rogers. She's juggling law school, her TA job. Oh, narrowly catches the laundry. What's that fourth ball? Parents unexpectedly showed up at dinner time? Is that too much for Natalia? Not with Stouffer's Chicken Alfredo and its mouth-watering mix of Asiago, Romano, and Parmesan. When you're juggling 4 things at once and the clock strikes dinner, think Stouffer's.
I imagined you in there with like large tweezers, like taking...
Oh yeah, she's pulling stuff out of her little pouches and pockets and little machines.
There's flesh that's gone rigid, basically. So it's almost like there's shrapnel in it. Like it has gone stiff after you poured that stuff in. Like, I imagine Nythera is like toweling down the area every once in a while, and you're removing stuff, and you're gonna have to put a little muscle into it here and there, where you just like you're gonna pull something out, just screaming the entire time. Vetti's gonna try to like lovingly cover his mouth a little bit, because it's like that's probably not helping with the concentration, but at the same time, like, she doesn't want to, like, it feels mean to completely cover his mouth, right? Like,
maybe Nythera would offer one of her belts that hold her one of her daggers, like one of those leather things, and you'd be like, here, offer this for his mouth to hold it.
Okay.
So he could like,
yeah, like Starship Troopers.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And then also Nythera would be comforting Vetty as well, because I'm sure this is traumatic for her. Just feel like weird. And she would be like clinically out loud telling everybody we're clearing away the dead flesh because it still holds the infection and it will necrotize if it stays here. It looks painful, and it is, but we have to do this.
And you're dealing with people who have died before. Like, they are in the room. So it's like, yeah, we get it. But like, mostly you're hearing a lot of talk about like, that is a poison specifically for us. Like, that's a problem. And the fact that this is, I need an athletics check. Ooh. Now, this is interesting because this is you penetrating that chest plate and getting into. So this is just you aiming and thrusting.
Okay. Tell you what, can I ask for this? No, for real. Since this is the Pulp Fiction, kind of a thing, yep. Can I use, because athletics is strength, can I use dexterity to like aim and schmack?
You know what? Yes. I'm going to say yes, because strength is half of it and dexterity is half of it, I would imagine, right? Because like, you can have all the strength in the world. If you miss the spot, then you're just stabbing him. So,
all right,
go ahead. I need 17 or higher.
17 or higher.
Yeah.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to add my daily expertise die that I get on top of what I'm already getting.
Is that for a skill or just like?
That's I can't remember the name of it. It's been too long now, but it's my daily. I can add 1 expertise die to any roll that I'm.
Oh, okay.
Any check or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm adding that to it just to. In other words, in story, I'm thinking she's like, okay, I gotta. There's a lot of people talking and chattering, and there's a lot of screaming and biting down on stuff. And she's like, okay, focus. And she's going straight into this right here, right now. Like 3, 2, 1. Super focused. So she's going to put that expertise die on there. I am for her. Dexterity for ability score. And here we go.
22. So you're going to come down with this thing. And again, Baz, there's a look in his eyes like that you just stabbed him. Like there's not fully comprehending. And just a wail, like his whole body's going to like jerk, and like everybody's going to try to hold him down. And as you empty this syringe into him, slowly but surely, like that pain is going to start to subside. Like this is over the course of like 60 to 90 seconds. And he is going to just pass clean out after that. Like the pain is just going to be like the second that subsides, like just completely thoroughly exhausted, just out. Which is a good sign. Like,
I mean, that's the thing. In that moment, it'll be about checking, making sure he's not just dying, but that he's passing out, that it's like, okay, this is subsiding rather than this is the end, right? So a lot of checking. And as long as Ruby and with Nythera's guidance is like, this is okay, Ruby's going to, hands off the table. This is the weirdest ER episode I've ever seen, by the way. And back up a little bit. Look at Nythera. And just like with a thank you kind of a look, like, all right. Yeah, we did it.
You did it. You saved him. And then she'll look to the room. He's gonna make it. He should, at least.
Ruby's gonna get real close to Chet and check his face again. Look into his eye, lift up his eyeballs, his eyelids, look in his eyeballs. Just, you idiot. But in a very Ruby loving way, like, my God, don't do that. She's going to turn over to Vetty and just the reason it's Vetty is because
she knows.
Because she knows. But Ruby's sending a little bit of a message here too, that this matters way more than anything else. So she's gonna look over at Vetty. She's gonna put her hand on her shoulder and say, "Just make sure he stays comfortable. Go get him some towels. Go get a pillow or something." Point is, she's just trying to make it be about what's happening right now and not.
Yeah, a couple of the clerics will probably leave the room after they know he's going to be okay and just give you some time, because there's probably a lot to talk about, and they have business out there too. So they're gonna take Vetty. Baz is gonna stay, and Vetty starts to be like, I'm real sorry about your, like, I didn't know how to get here faster than that, and she's gonna be like, just later, and just go. Like,
okay.
Kind of I'm sorry for stealing your car thing, but you know.
As she leaves, and Vetty might not even be able to hear her, Ruby would just say, "That's what it's for."
Let's dip over here to Logrhyn and Chimera. Chimera's untied. Aura has left, and you're here with Mrs. Halfdick. What is your next plan? What's the point? Where are you going? Like, what? Yeah.
Are we going to find Aura, or are we going to find Ruby and Nythera? I feel like we talked about this last time we played, but I can't remember.
If I recall, I think Chimera said that he wanted to find Aura first.
Yes, he definitely does. Yeah. Okay, so Chimera comes downstairs, or actually, he opens. I think he opens the room that Aura was in. Maybe there'll be a clue in there about where she went or what she was thinking or doing.
Give me an investigation.
Oh, sure.
Oh, God, that was almost a 1. 19, though. It looks like she was asleep for a little bit. It looks like the bed was used. And at some point, she got up, and it looks like she smashed some small mirror over on the dresser. And if you were to put 2 and 2 together, that's probably, she left pretty soon after that.
Gotcha. Any clue as to like where she would go from here?
I don't think there's a plan. I think she just needed out.
Okay. Chimera will come down and say, well, I don't know where she's gone, but she's obviously upset. And I know if I were young and I were upset, I would want to go somewhere safe. So maybe she's gone back to the place they're staying at. I want to say Bonzo's Dark, but I don't think. No. Not
That's like living in a Chuck E. Cheese. Like it's probably.
I don't understand what the problem is. What's going on?
If I were 15, and
yeah, so Logrhyn kind of just sighs, and then he looks at Edna and he goes, "Which way did she go? Did you see?"
Did you change her name again?
What are you talking about? It's always been.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Hasn't it always been Edna?
No, don't gaslight me. I will not have this.
Edna Quickbolt. In my notes, it says Edna. You're crazy.
I've proven that I don't know much tonight but I sure as hell know the names of the characters I made. So Edna pulls out this jellyfish, and she is...
she just goes to town.
She asserts dominance in the conversation.
Oh, pissing all by yourself, Edna?
You piss here often?
It's the only way to be sure. And then... All right. Sorry. Please repeat that. I was so thrown off by the end.
He asked which way or...
Oh, yeah. Okay. She's like, I didn't really see where she went. She just left in a real hurry. Maybe she was late for something? She seemed upset. She slammed the door a little.
Okay, I'm very sorry about that. We gotta go. Thank you so much. Tell your son he's... All right. Good to see you. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Oh, you too.
And I guess we're gonna go start asking around, you know?
She wasn't mad about the sheets, was she?
She was a little confused, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Just means old half-dick's not too adventurous, huh?
You didn't give off that vibe, no.
No. Give me a survival check. Let's do some tracking.
Hey, I've got that one.
Hey.
Can I assist?
Oh, I think you should. That was a 5, so that's a total of 8.
I'll add the D4. This is with the +1 too, because teamwork. So add 3 more onto that for an 11.
11? That's,
That's pretty good for just walking it out into a city and being like,
right?
Where they go?
There's too many horses. I can't make sense of this.
Well, you know they've been staying in the Gloaming Quarter, so I think that's where you'd start to gravitate. Like if she was looking for like a place that you thought might be safe or something she'd be familiar with, it's like, all right, well, let's start there.
Yeah, I think we're looking for clues as we walk in that direction. And he'll even go so far as to like, if there's somebody who looks like, it doesn't have to be a paladin or a guard, but if there's somebody who looks like their job is to stand outside, whatever that might be, a hooker maybe, I don't know. Then we'll just ask, like, describe her. You see this girl, she's probably had her hand on her face, real sad.
I want to, okay. I want to do something real quick. Let me just see. Okay, never mind. Okay. If it were a lower roll, I was going to do a thing. Don't worry about it. Okay.
It's football season, and you can now get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A strong defense? No. A strong deodorant? Yes. A 6-pack of abs? Nope. 6-pack of beer? Yes. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Alcohol 21 plus and in select cities. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
You're going to see a commotion at the church after you reach the Gloaming Quarter that has gotten loud, quite loud, actually. You're also going to see the Gearheart parked, like as you're walking by. It's like, okay, so there's the Gearheart. There's a big commotion. You're not going to see anyone but if you were worried that maybe she stopped at the church, it's like, I don't know if I that doesn't look very soothing right now. Like I don't think so.
Is the whatever commotion is happening, is it outside of the church now?
Yeah, it is spilled outside of that. There's a full-blown argument outside. Okay.
If the Gearheart's out there, I'm gonna like give Logryn a look. Like, what the fuck?
Like, it doesn't look like it was. No one parallel parked that thing. It looked like it was like, but you'll still see tire tracks where it looked like, it swerved. And it's not like you didn't see it before. Like it did smash through the wall, like, you know. So
yeah, I was going to say that's why Logryn doesn't look especially surprised that it's there, and it's in the shape that it's in because it nearly flattened the two of us when we were fighting in the basement. It's like, oh, that's where that ended up. Yeah, for lack of anywhere else to go, like for lack of any other clues, I think we just go in the direction of where the Gearheart is, right?
Yeah.
Well, checking out the Gearheart, you'll see that there is some blood in there, and it is cosmetically fucked. Like it's pretty banged up. It's gonna need a new paint job,
which is consistent with how we last saw it. Honestly,
absolutely. If it were fixed, it would be more strange like that.
But I remember something about this. About the Gearheart.
What is that?
I don't know. You tell me.
What do you remember? Oh. Well, let me ask you a question. We didn't. Oh man, we really didn't have a chance to do this. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please, because I want to know. I want to tie some things together, and I want to do it in such a way that it makes sense for this. And I think we could still do it. So let's do it, please.
Okay. Let's do wisdom saving throw. 25. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay. So some things are going to click for you. One, some memories are going to come flashing back to you from when you were altered, let's say. You're going to remember the Gearheart smashing through the wall. You're going to remember a lot more about your fight with Logryn. And you distinctly felt everybody driving the Gearheart, and then you felt another soul that was not accounted for. There is definitely a soul tied to the Gearheart itself. That thing is possessed as fuck. And there's something about like it's almost like you flipped over a baseball card and got stats for it. Like it's like, okay, this doesn't seem like a malicious spirit. It doesn't seem like, it just seemed like happenstance. Like they don't know they're trapped, maybe. But you're getting that feeling just getting close to it again. It's like, oh, wow, this thing is hella haunted. Like you just like, it is a undeniable fact to you.
Got it. Oh, okay. All right.
Can I get one more wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, sure. God, I hope it's as good as 25 again. That was really awesome.
Oh my God. I will can I tell you something? If it's 20 or higher, I'm going to give you something so good. So good, Ian. So good.
Oh, come on, 20 or higher. Come on.
Yeah, 27. All right. Okay. Okay. So, a couple of weeks ago, when you guys spent some time in the mountains, you remember killing a man and then disposing of his body in the very machinery where they were crafting adamantine.
Mm-hmm. I killed no one, by the way. That is not,
sure.
not,
No,
not,
I mean,
not an
legal.
admission of killed. Yeah.
Legally. There is no way that this is a random soul attached to that. You know whose soul this is. This is Jesse's 110%. And it is the only thing worse than thinking you've disposed of a body and then you just leave town, make a new name and whatever, is having to ride along with that body, like that soul. Mm-hmm. That like, it's like, now I've put a saddle on him and you know what I mean? Like it's gotta be a weird feeling. But Jesse's soul somehow is tied to this machine.
Cool.
sorry to add to. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
essentially, what you've done is, in the old days, they would make Warforged by repurposing a soul, and you basically did the "we have McDonald's at home" version of that. Like, you know, like you kind of did, but like, oh boy.
Would I know if this soul sort of like, I get it's got like Jesse vibes. Would I know if it's in this way, if it like maintains sort of memory of itself?
It's sentience?
You know? Yeah, like, or if it's just like strong magic that happens to be from living force or something.
Well, here's the this is what I mean by "we have McDonald's at home." It is definitely Jesse in there. But imagine waking up with no sense of touch or vision. Or do you remember the Metallica 1 music video? The Johnny Get Your Gun fucking like thing? It's that. He is trapped in it's not even a body. He's the body of a vehicle, but like he's trapped in there and cannot communicate with the outside world, cannot do anything about it. It's purgatory. Like he is, you know, so cool. With a 25 and a 27 wisdom saving throw, beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's like, okay, that is like, imagine if someone is cremated and they are aware they're in the urn, but can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
That is what's happened.
Brain in a jar.
You know, horror film shit. Yeah.
Wouldn't call that purgatory. I would call that hell.
No, that's hell. That's hell. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah. I was trying to look on the bright side, but you're right. No, that's hell. Yeah. That's not great.
Cool. Chimera's gonna visibly wince, and he's gonna touch the Gearheart and just like look at Logryn and say, "It's Jesse. Jesse's in here."
So Logryn is so on a different mental track right now that he just kind of goes, and he's like looking around and he goes, "Wait, what do you mean?"
You remember the brother back with the Durgar?
Yeah, the what's his name? Yeah.
Well, yeah, what's his name? The other one. The one that Kolgoth killed and we got rid of. He's in here now.
Come here, that doesn't make any sense.
I know. I don't know how that works. I just know he's there. We got a lot to deal with. I just putting that out there.
Okay, here's the thing. Come here. And he's gonna like motion for him to like stoop down a little bit.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You've had a really long fucking day. I don't need you saying things like this. All right. Can you just pretend that you didn't say that and we can just move on?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How much of that is Logryn believing him, and how much of that is like, you're coked out of your gourd, and I don't know how much of this is.
I don't know, and I don't have the bandwidth to try to figure it out. Like, are you fucking crazy now, or is what you're saying true and that's worse? You know.
Do you want to know some awesome shit? Because Chimera seeped in the runoff from that machine, the magic blowback. That's how he, like, there's a chance he can commune with Jesse in the vehicle. He is on that frequency because he almost it's like he was huffing ghost juice at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Literally
Like,
never will, because if Logryn catches him talking to the car, that might be it. I don't know.
Hi, I'm your killer. How are you? You're in hell now, and that's exciting. Would you mind going 10 miles faster? That would actually be really great.
Oh man, yeah. So Logryn looks like he has the most headache. Like he just is like, the kid's missing. I don't even want to talk about yesterday. We don't know where anybody is. The car's all fucked up. There's people arguing. He's like, all right, nobody's here, but the car is here. They must be around. They're probably in the church.
Ruby's gonna want to hear this.
No, do not say. Don't say it, Chimera. Like he tugs on his sleeve. He's like, Chimera, I'm being really serious. You can't go around saying things like that. All right.
I'll save it. But this is how do I, it's crazy.
Yes, it is. You need to stop. It's exactly that. Let's just pretend that whatever you just saw, you didn't. And it's just a metal box on wheels.
That's right.
It's a horseless carriage. That's it. There's no ghosts.
Not a sentient soul hidden inside.
It's crazy that you would even say that out loud. Stop it.
Yep.
I feel like the two of them are standing there like almost cracking up too because it's so crazy and they're
so
both
ridiculous.
at their wit's end.
Yeah.
It's just like... Because now Logryn's crossed the line to like, I am going crazy listening to this. So
they're both like looking at the car at the same time and then looking back at each other and then looking at the car, looking back.
Yeah. But every time they look back at each other, one of them is nodding and the other one is shaking their head and then they look back and then it's the opposite.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got that little Abbott and Costello scene out of our system.
Yeah.
I think he's like one last like warning point up at him, and then we go inside the church.
Can I get you both to give me a perception check, please?
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Logryn is definitely over it. I think that's in that one.
Yeah.
Distracted. You were momentarily distracted, perhaps by a small animal, an insect, or a child, or a crazy idea that he now can't get out of his head. Your passive perception score is reduced by -5 for the next minute. So my passive perception is down to 5.
That's almost... I'm trapped in a car levels of blocking everything out. Like you are stomping through this church and so Ian, I fucking hate to do this to you, but I'm going to pile a little bit more on top of you for this session. I know, man. I know. I'm sorry. You're well aware that the church is divided in half, basically, like a bad sitcom. The group you met up with, the group of vampires that are trying to change things through reform, right? You've met with them, and you kind of get a good feeling about them in terms of like, okay, well, that's probably the way to go. But you also know that the arguing that was happening outside while you guys were standing next to the car, it is a full-blown, how are we going to deal with this? Like, so much so that they went outside to argue about it in daylight, where there's this massive, that they're not in direct sunlight, but they don't go outside during the day. They're yelling so loudly. Someone suggested it's like, take it outside, please. there's a young child screaming his head off. You're not helping. Go outside. So, but you're going to walk past an office and there is a tense conversation going on, but it is not yelling. It's so the silent choir is the other half of this church. and you're going to overhear a conversation. Are we really just going to ignore all these signs? He's going to make a return. It's only a matter of time, and we should be helping him instead of bickering in the city. It literally rained blood. I think it's a good time for us to stop for the night, honestly. And we're going to kick things off in the next session with getting the group back together and then deciding what we will and will not say to everybody, I think.
Remember how we all just wrote off the blood rain as like we have other shit to deal with?
Well,
we still have other shit to deal with.
Yeah. Well, now there's 10 times more shit to deal with since then. It's getting harder and harder to chart a course back to the main plot. Like, I know we're gonna, but goddamn.
Let's just leave. Fuck it. Fuck all of this.
I mean, I'll tell you, there's some loose threads, and then there's let's get out of Esterholt before it implodes.
Right.
Let's get into your heart and go.
Evidence of the serial killer. Bye.
Can we even list off all the problems right now? Because we got Thane. Thane's still out there.
And empowered now.
Minotaur.
And empowered. Yep. And he's got a real fucking axe to grind. We have Nythera still recovering. We still get the fucking Minotaurs. We haven't even touched on that. We got the two groups of paladins feuding with each other. We have the two groups of vampires feuding with each other. We have a haunted car. We have a haunted chimera. We have Chet's recovering. That's cool.
Or still missing.
Or is still out there.
I've got more on the list. We got tension of the paladins.
Got that.
I've got where did it go? Oh, the vampire skull. I know this is from a long time ago, but
I wasn't even counting anything outside the city. Like
I know, but she's waiting for the moment to be able to ask somebody with her book. Hey, you know anything about this?
I think next session would be a good idea.
And then on this list, this is the list I wrote down like 14 episodes ago, but it's the same stupid list. I have the word.
That looks like the scribblings of a madman. I want you to know.
I have the word simp. It's a bullet list. It's just one of the bullets on here.
The simps who want to be warlocks.
That's it. That's what that one's
they're mostly dead now.
That one's. I'm just going to cross that one off.
Yeah.
Well, they're still out there.
They're still out
Most
there.
of them are dead. Yeah.
If there's any left, they might get a polite decline.
And let's not forget, when we do leave Esther, there's a werewolf problem everywhere. Evidently.
Oh yeah, Silver. Fucking hell, we need Silver.
Oh, there's one other thing too, because Kolgoth wanted Chimera to pick something up, and I don't know what that is.
Yep.
And now haunted car.
Yeah.
And now
haunted car. I don't know. Here's the thing. How does Chimera go do a favor for Kolgoth under these circumstances? Like, that's not going to go over well. So either you sneak away or you say, hey guys, I got to run a quick errand for no one in particular. Don't ask questions. And then,
well, that's the thing is, like, I don't think he's into doing things for Kolgoth at this moment, but
I wouldn't be.
He's curious, and that's he wants to know.
Can I tell you something? It's fucking big. You're gonna love it.
Well, now I'm even more curious. Yeah.
It's so juicy. Like the role player in you, Ian.
No, leverage. Renegotiate that contract before you do this favor.
This is not legal advice.
That's the thing. Is Nythera a lawyer too? Because that would be great to take into.
So what they're gonna do is like divine communication or something, and then it's gonna be like speaking to me and let me review this contract.